What up, Clash peeps? Welcome to Clash the Block. Island Guy here, and if I sound a little bit fast, that's because I've had some Red Bull today. So, yeah, sorry about that. It is a busy day, and I've got lots to do, so don't judge me. I am, sorry for the delay, and, with keeping up with the sneak peek updates and whatnot. I know I already said that in my previous video, but hey, why not say it again? And I want to apologize in advance for the format of this video that you're about to partake in. There are no replays with it, and I apologize again. I'm out and about handling some business, so I can't record any replays. I need my computer in order to do that right now, and that's at home. So let's go ahead and get right into it, and I'll get you guys some quick information here about some more of the sneak peek updates. So we did get a couple new troop levels and a couple sneak peeks back, and I think I talked about the minions going to level 7, I believe it is, but I couldn't remember the other troop, and that would be witches. Witches have been upgraded to level 3 at Town Hall 11, which is pretty awesome, I guess. Not quite what we were expecting, but we'll get back to that in just a few minutes. First, let's talk about a couple of the other things that were released, or whatever you want to call it, that sneaked. They were sneaked and peeked. They did reduce the cost for nexting at Town Hall 10 to 900. What I'm envisioning is going to happen is that the Town Hall 11 will pick up where Town Hall 10 used to be, and so on and so forth. Is most likely what they're doing there to keep the balance going there. There are a couple new achievements that you're going to be able to achieve. Destroying the Town Hall 11 defense is one of them, and donating spells to your clanmates. A couple of new ways you can earn some extra gems. They did also reduce the effectiveness of multiple healers on the same target. No change to their range, however. If you're familiar at all with the Super Queen or the Immortal Queen attack, if you haven't had your head in the sand, then you've probably seen it. I think that changes targeting that type of attack to reduce its overpoweringness, if you will. So the last couple things for sneak peeks were specific to Town Hall 11, which is kind of what we expected based on the teaser from Jonas's presentation at ClashCon. But they did talk about the Warden, our Grand Warden, the new hero, which is pretty awesome. You can set him to ground or air for your attack when you're taking him in with your army composition. Let's see. He does going to have 20 levels initially. Just a quick side note, one of the things that I heard mention of and I thought would have been pretty neat too would have been to have opened him up with maybe the first 10 or 20 levels at Town Hall 10, and then the extra 20 or whatever levels at Town Hall 11 or something would have been cool. But it's alright. I'm not even at Town Hall 10, so I ain't scared. Let's see. On defense, this is pretty interesting. With the Grand Warden on defense, what happens is when you get attacked, he will go back to his platform. So he'll travel back to the platform and turn into a statue. He will still emit that aura circle, which if your heroes are within the circle or your clan castle troops, they will still get that HP buff, which is pretty awesome. And then he will zap targets from his little staff thingy with his jewel on top. He will be seen by attacking troops as a defensive structure. So troops that like to target those types of things, hogs, that sort of stuff, they will include the Grand Warden in their preference of things to attack. So just something to think about. Let's see, what else did they do? Oh, this last sneak peek today was actually about the defense, finally. The Eagle defense. So since ClashCon, I guess they have made some tweaks to it, which they've been kind of doing throughout this whole sneak peek process anyways, but it's like everything. But it still kind of operates the same way. It will not engage until a certain amount of troops are placed onto the battlefield, so it essentially charges up. Based on that, it does cover pretty much the entire map as far as the areas that it can target. However, there is a small circle close to it in which, if you get close enough, it will not target you, similar to the way that mortars work. So you've got the outside boundary, and then you've got the inner one as well. Now, the attack that I saw on Chief Pat's video that was demonstrating this was using dragons, but it was pretty interesting seeing the Eagle Defense target them. And also, what was cool to see was the integration of the Grand Warden from the attacker, using him behind the dragons. So once they got up to the town hall, or basically up to the defense, because the Eagle defense was right next to the town hall, he triggered the Grand Warden's ability to make the dragons within that aura circle invincible for that brief period of time. He was able to take out the Eagle defense and then continue with his raid. It was a 60-something% 1-star, no town hall, obviously, but still, it was interesting to see that dynamic at play in the video. It's very short, but I'm looking forward to seeing more of that as it comes along. That's pretty much it. Now, some confusion on my part as far as whether or not this is the end of the sneak peek period. There has been a statement that's been released from Supercell that indicates that it is in fact the end of it. They're wrapping it up. They indicated that they hope to have the update released by December 10th, but they did advise that basically just keep in mind that things can happen and the delay, or the update can be delayed. But when I was watching Chief Pat's video, he mentioned at the end of his that that there's still more stuff coming. He didn't say it in those exact words, but that's the impression that was given. So yeah, I'm hoping that it is a miscommunication, and hopefully there is something else that's going to be released, more specifically a Dark Troop. But that's a whole other subject for another video, which will be coming out here pretty soon, depending on how I feel about it and what they do or don't do with the update. But that's again a subject for another time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching this video again. So sorry you had to sit back and just listen to my voice because there's no replays, but I appreciate it. If you did stick through to the end of this video, you're awesome. You should give yourself a thumbs up, a pat on the back, something, because that's pretty cool. I appreciate it again. Thank you so much for your time. Again, yeah, I can't say it enough. I probably say it way too much in most of my videos, but I legitly appreciate it. So thank you. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, your night, whatever time it is for you, for where you are. Enjoy that time. Island Guy, out.